Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Today, I'm going to be looking ahead and talking about the big things to expect from 2025 in fighting games. I think there's quite a lot of exciting things in the world of fighting games happening this year. So let's talk about what we're supposed to be expecting. Starting with upcoming fighting games. Number one. Starting with 2XKO. It's finally coming out this year after what feels like 100 million years of waiting for this game. I think it was announced like 6 years ago at this point. I'm not sure exactly when this game is going to come out. They still haven't given it an exact date. Like, it's hard to say if it's going to be before or after EVO. I think that's the real question right now. But I'm looking forward to this. I had a lot of fun in the Alpha Lab. So a couple months ago, in November, there was an update about the Alpha Lab status, and it's mostly just them confirming like what happened in the last Alpha Lab and some changes to the game. But they did confirm that there will be another Alpha Lab coming in spring 2025, whenever that is. So expect that in the next couple of months. I'm assuming it'll be the Jinx build, probably, and I also assume this one will be open because the last Alpha Lab, it was very hard to get into it if you didn't have Illuminati FGC connections. A lot of people didn't get a chance to play until like the very last days. So I assume this next one will probably be just open access, but who's to say? They might also increase the regions. That would be a good thing as well, because they were very limited about which regions were allowed to participate last time. Hopefully there's more servers in different parts of the world now for more people to try. As well as that, it's not just 2XKO coming out next year. We've also got this game. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves is also coming out. And this one actually has a confirmed release date now. This is the Gato trailer that we got relatively recently. Everyone's favorite blind warrior. This game is confirmed to be coming out on April the 24th. Personally, for me, I'm not that hype about this game, but I can't put my finger on why. I think the gameplay looks good. I think the graphics look nice. You know, the system mechanics seem pretty good. I don't know, I'll wait to play it. I'll wait to play it. I'm looking forward to trying it, but right now, I don't know, I can't seem to motivate myself to be hyped for it. Not blind, by the way. I knew some people would hit me with the actually. Yes, I know he recovered from his blindness and he chooses to keep his eyes shut because he wants to perfect his fighting style. Do you guys think I don't know this shit? You don't know the lore? Yes, I do. Shut the hell up. He looks pretty cool in this game, though. There's a surprising amount of characters already confirmed as well. I think we've got almost the full launch roster. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I like this sort of like comic book style with like the white outlines during the cinematics and the dots. I forget what this is called. There's a name for this technique. They use it in comic books all the time. Ditko dots, halftone, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think this looks really cool. I like the stylization here. It looks like a comic book. Rev it up, unleash your fury. So yeah, I'll give it a try when it comes out. We'll see. And we're not done yet because there is another fighting game coming out in 2025, and this one is a complicated one. Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact, as delayed from last year, is coming out, we think, in 2025. That's what they've said. But this game currently doesn't have an actual direct release date. This is the most recent character reveal. We got Morel, who is probably my single favorite character. This game's a difficult one for me. I'm in so many like mixed feelings about this thing. And let's get it over with. So like I said, this one's, I have mixed feelings about this. So I love fighting games like Marvel 3 and TVC and stuff. And I love Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is one of my all-time favorite manga. But I'm really concerned about this game. So for those of you who don't know, this game got delayed with no new release date at the last minute to add rollback. I mean, which is great. It's great that they're adding rollback to this game, but it's also extremely concerning that they thought they could get away with releasing with delay netcode right up until the last minute, and then they probably panicked internally and said, we probably should do that. Another concerning thing about this game is this. So, back in September, they did like a location test to show off the game, and they said there would be some, this was like an updated build. And people noticed something. This is active tag. This system of calling an assist and then switching which character is the primary character and which is the assist is called active tag. This is a completely different gameplay philosophy than what they originally showed off. It's a very strange inclusion. It's like BlazBlue Cross Tag has this, 2xKO has this. There's quite a lot of games with active tag. And just to be clear up front, I don't hate active tag, but we already have a lot of games out at the moment with active tag. Like I said, 2xKO is coming out, MVCI has it, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid has it. Personally, I was hoping that this game would stick with the original design style, with the more traditional, like, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or Marvel vs. Capcom 3 style assists, right? I like games where you just call an assist, the assist comes in, they do a move, and they leave. I like that sort of classic style of team game. It's also a bit worrying when a major part of the game's like core design philosophy suddenly just shifts. Again, this late in development, bearing in mind, this was announced in late September, and this game was originally scheduled to release at the end of 2024. So like 2 months before release date, before it got delayed, they were just like, hey, we've completely changed the game. It's completely different now. It's an entirely different type of team game. That's not a good sign if they're making like severe changes so late in development. So I'm still gonna buy this game whenever it comes out because, like I said, I'm a huge Hunter x Hunter fan, but I am very worried about this thing. I'll try and keep positive for the time being, but there's a lot of concerning things. So those are the main upcoming games. There is also a new Virtua Fighter that got announced recently, but I won't cover that because it's probably not going to come out in 2025, realistically. All right, let's talk about Street Fighter 6 stuff, because that's probably what a lot of you are here for. What should we expect from Street Fighter 6 over the next year? So, I was on some copium recently. I was on copium that Mai's, like, canon birthday is January the 1st. So I was kind of convincing myself that the Mai gameplay trailer would drop on New Year's Day, but so far it hasn't, unless it comes out at like midnight tonight. But Capcom did give us some Mai artwork, and they said Mai and Elena are coming soon, which is what we already know. Yeah, nothing new in that department. I would expect the Mai gameplay trailer, hopefully, to be within the next week or two, but who knows? And then obviously Elena. And then season okay, so let's talk about like the kind of long-term plan for Street Fighter 6 this year. So we'll probably get the season 3 characters and changes like midway through the year, kind of June-ish. And personally, I am hoping for a big title update. Season 3 was when Street Fighter 5 became Street Fighter 5 AE, and that was kind of when Street Fighter 5 started to become a really good game, around year 3. They made a big version update, they renamed it. It was a big turning point for Street Fighter 5. It also introduced new mechanics. Season 3 of Street Fighter 5 was when they added V-Trigger 2. Every character in the game got a second V-Trigger. So I'm kind of hoping that Season 3 of Street Fighter 6 is like a big shakeup. I want to see like new mechanics, or maybe like something that you can choose, like a V-skill or V-trigger selection kind of thing. I'm hoping that we get like Super Street Fighter 6. What they could probably do is like Super Street Fighter 6, and it comes with, you know, all of the Season 1, 2, and 3 characters as like a new package that you can purchase, but it's a free upgrade for everyone else, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's just me speculating. We have nothing to confirm that. There was... So around the time that the Street Fighter 6 roster first got leaked, there was also a leak that said Capcom was planning a version update a couple of years after the game comes out. So we'll see. And in non-Street Fighter news, let's move towards events. So, if you guys don't know, EVO is expanding. As you can see right there on that lovely sunny beach. We are going to get the first European EVO event this year. This is EVO Nice. Yes, I know the name Nice, the place, is like the English word nice. People have been making that joke for 6 months now. I'm sure it's not going to get old anytime soon. So this is in the south of France. I will definitely be there at the first European EVO. Oh, also, by the way, because I think some people have been confused by this. So we've got EVO Las Vegas, which is just like regular EVO. EVO Japan in Tokyo, which has now become a regular thing. And some people were confused by this one, Evo Los Angeles in February. This is not an Evo, really. This is an awards show, apparently. This Evo LA thing, this is not a tournament. It's some kind of like community awards show, I've been told. So that one's nothing to worry about. But yeah, it will be cool to seeing Evo expand again. Also, down here, this is not 2025, this is 2026, but they are also adding Evo Singapore. There's going to be a lot of Evos. I know some people are a little bit concerned. I have heard some people suggest that like the prestige of being like an Evo champion is going to be diluted with more Evo branded events, but I'm just happy to have more offline events, to be honest. Obviously, we'll also get a new Capcom Pro Tour, but we won't get information about that until after Capcom Cup. As I've said before, I'm hoping that the next CPT format for 2025/26 is points-based. I want a points-based leaderboard. And I'm also going to be paying close attention to what the prize pool split is like, because I'm very concerned that the next Capcom Cup will be even more tilted towards first place only. Like, I'm worried that the next Capcom Cup after this one, it will be something like $1 million for first place and then like $6 for second place. You owe Capcom money if you get any lower than second, that kind of thing. So, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's some games and some events and some updates to look forward to. I can't give you guys information about games that I don't know about. So I'm sure there is stuff happening in the worlds of like Mortal Kombat and Tekken, but that's not my area of expertise. But yeah, there's some cool stuff to look forward to. So, Happy New Year, everyone, and let's make 2025 a good year, and I will see you guys all in the next video.